Everybody's Friday, September 23rd. Reading from Ecclesiastes. There is an appointed time for everything, a time for everything under the heavens, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to uproot the plant, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, and a time to embrace and a time to be far from embraces, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. We all have seasons in our life, our successes and failures and good times and bad times and struggles and successes. It's all part of it. And today we celebrate the feast of Padre Pio. He's quite popular, Italy, and now even here, many people are devotees to Padre Pio. Interesting man, believed to have received the stigmata, which is the wounds of Christ. Reportedly has bilocated, had the gift of reading souls, reading hearts, and believe many people have prayed to him for his intercession in their sickness and been healed. But as much as he has done this, he was also a time that he was silenced. He was not allowed to say public mass. He had to basically stay in his room, stay in the monastery, could not be seen publicly. And to his credit, he endured it without complaint, and he did what the church asked him to do. For him, it was a time almost to be quiet, to be hidden. It's like being in a little prison. But then he did flourish, and many people flocked to him. Anyway, a couple were struggling to have children. They turned to Padre Pio for his prayers. The wife became pregnant, but soon became worried she would lose the baby. One night, not long before the baby was born, she had a dream that she was giving birth and Padre Pio was in the room. After this, her fear subsided. After the baby was born, she wanted to go visit Padre Pio to thank him. Her husband kept telling her it was just a dream, but she persisted. So they went to visit him, and when he saw them, Pio said to the husband, "So, it was all just a dream, huh?" So things like that, they had this power of knowing knowledge, incredible, and as I said, things he was able to do. But the great sanctity is not having the wounds of Christ or bilocating. It's simply living a life for Christ, particularly when we suffer, offering up the little sacrifices, the burdens, life's injustices that hit us without complaint. That's more important than bilocating or even have these other incredible gifts. Simply doing what Christ asks us, no matter the cost, no matter the pain, no matter the struggle. May Padre Pio help us. God bless you.